What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Great to have you here with us. Today we have Mitsurugi Pure versus Blue-Eyes Primite. So let's go ahead and we'll jump right on in. Blue-Eyes will go first, and I am piloting Mitsurugi. We start with the Fualos, and it goes through. So we'll see what he starts with today. Shout out to my brother Lewis. He's always been my primary testing partner, so it's always fun to play. He starts with normal summoning of Sage. That's a nice looking Sage. I think that's the ultimate ulti Sage. Effect of Maiden in hand to set the trap face up on field. Set True Light face up on field. Nothing on resolution there, so. Blue-Eyes is a fun deck. Blue-Eyes is a very good mid-range deck. Reading the Fualos there. We're going for the Link one, most likely. Yeah, Spirito with Eyes of Blue. Effect to add the field spell to hand. So that'll add the Mausoleum of White from deck to hand. I think I had either an Ash or a Draw in hand, but since he's under Fula and he's gonna play, I do allow him to continue playing for a bit because I think my hand is pretty good. Plus, Mitsurugi goes pretty good into a field. I don't think it has any problems going second. Activation of the Mausoleum of White. Mausoleum of White targets the spirit with Eyes of Blue to pitch the normal monster, which is to be Blue-Eyes White Dragon. So we've got our first Blue-Eyes Engrave. We can activate the effect to summon. Thinking here. So he will attempt to set the spell trap with the True Light. I think he sets Wishes, if I'm not mistaken, or looks like he has the trap. Yeah, he'll set the Wishes. And then I think he activates Wishes to discard the Fualos, and it meets the Ash. So Wishes will not resolve. Spirits with Eyes of Blue to summon the Blue-Eyes. Maiden effect will also summon as well. And then we'll go ahead and synchro into the that's the synchro. I forgot his name. 5 cards in hand. So he's giving me 2 draws. Not too bad. Not too crazy. Sets one and then passes over to me. I'll draw for a turn. Draw phrase, activating prayers. I think I tribute. Yeah. I believe I tribute the Aramasa. Yes, tribute the Aramasa to add the Mitsurugi monster. I should, yeah. So he's thinking about ashing the prayers and then asking if he was gonna, if it gets ashed, it would summon again. But I don't. It will not summon from the graveyard because it does operate in sequence. And then Armasa will start a new chain. So he purges the prayers. He purges the prayers to stop the Mitsurugi prayers. Sorry, and then new chain. Will activate engrave. He'll go ahead and negate it, and then chain himself to summon out the ultimate. Ultimate comes down. That is the on-field effect negation, and it does negate activation, I believe. So that will be normal summon effect of the Saji, and it gets met with a Veiler. Mitsurugi Ritual will try to activate. So I do have another copy, but I try to activate the second one to do the same effect. So in the first one, I do try to summon from the deck, but he negates the activation, but I can only use that effect once per turn. So I do try to activate it from deck again, but I realize that I really can't do that, so I take it back. So I am allowed to use the second effect, but unfortunately, I don't have the cards to do that. So we'll see how... So that would be an illegal activation here. I think no, you can only use the effect once, each effect of the summon from hand once, and then summon from deck once. So if one of them gets, even if it gets negated, if you negate the activation, you can't use it again. So it's just the wording in Yu-Gi-Oh is always very it's sometimes very easy to understand, but other times it's a little bit more complicated. So I summon the Typhon here. So no activation of the Typhon, because I know at the end phase it will just get popped, and I don't think he gets the summon back because it doesn't activate. Actually, it does. Actually, it doesn't. I don't think it does because it's a monster. It's an activated effect. So I'm not sure. But it does activate True Light. True Light will summon the Blue Eyes, and then Maiden will bring herself back as well. It's not looking too good for me, so I'll pass it back, and then he'll start his turn. Yeah, I don't think it. I think I lose this one too, man. This sucks. It's all good. It's all fun and games. I just kind of do this for fun. Yu-Gi-Oh is it's just a fun hobby I play. So this is always going to be a learning curve for me, for everyone else out there. So it starts off with the Primite Lordly Load, one of the best cards in the Blue Eyes deck, or in the Primite engine overall, I would say. But that'll add the Drill Beam. Drill Beam target to banish, and then I think I just scoop here because I got no other plays. Yeah. I think he has Wishes engraved, so he can Yeah, activate wishes, target the blue eyes. Blue eyes will equipped from the extra deck. And then he'll go for the contact fuse. Yeah. Contact fuse into the tyrant. I do take the 800 off the prayers because I did try to activate it. The 800 is for cost. So blue eyes will roar of the blue eyes. We'll summon out the Blue Eyes White Dragon in defense, and then we'll go Synchro again here. Synchro into the level 9 Synchro again. I think he activated True Light effect to summon out the blue eyes. That's game. So we'll go out into game 2. This time I will go first. I think he too owes me here too, man. Very good duelist. I didn't open up a crazy hand either. Once Mitsurugi gets rolled, it's GG's. So we'll see what happens. So we'll pot a prosperity here. Prosperity, I think banishes. I will banish 6. It's a very interesting play here because I think my hand is pretty good, but if I do get drolled on the prosperity, I want to be able to play or at least buy myself another turn. So I do banish 6, no response. I didn't go in, so I'll just excavate the 6. So I got Super Poly, Mitsurugi Mirror, Aramasa, Habakiri, Kusanagi, and the Murakumo on the top 6 of the excavated cards. I could add the Habakiri. I think it's the safe play, but again, if there is a droll on the resolution, Habakiri is just a dead card in hand. So I do grab the I think about grabbing the Habakiri, but again, I'm scared of droll, so I do grab the Super Poly, and I know that Blue Eyes, as much as they want to play around it, they play very hard into the Super Poly. So I think I do grab the Super Poly here to be safe, because I do have I want to say a pre-prep in hand, but again, I wanted to see if there was a droll. No droll, so that's good for me. And then I'm free to activate the pre-prep in hand, and I can just pop off from there. Again, the only reason I wanted to add the Super Poly is so I can buy myself a turn and hopefully live if I do get drolled. So no droll, yeah, activating pre-prep, searching the, I want to say Habakiri and the mirror. So again, I did have a way to access the engine, but I just wanted to play it safe. Didn't want to get too greedy, just in case there was a droll coming down. So activating the Habakiri in hand. Yeah. No effect. No response. Habakiri will summon Aramasa, tribute the Aramasa effect engraved to add the Murakumo. So as you can see, even if I added the Habakiri off of the prosperity, I still had access to engine. Activating ritual to summon from hand. This is where I misplay here, because I misplayed. Instead of tributing from deck, I actually tribute from hand. It's been a while since I played this deck, so tributing from summon from hand, and you want to tribute from deck, not from hand. So I didn't tribute the Kusanagi, I didn't tribute the Aramasa from deck, I tributed the Habakiri from hand to summon out the Murakumo, and then I activated Mitsurugi Mirror to summon out the Habakiri engraved, tributing the the Murakumo effect engrave. I didn't realize it until closer to the end phase, and I was like, man, why is this so weird right now? I should have more cards in hand, or I should have more access to Mitsurugi cards. So I think I just searched the purification and call it a day. But again, there was a misplay by me by not tributing the Kusanagi from deck, because Kusanagi can add back the Mitsurugi ritual, and then I can bring out the Futsu from deck by tributing the Habakiri from hand that I had, or even the Murakumo on field. So I had to search out another Mitsurugi ritual, I think. I'm not sure if I get the ritual here. I'm still thinking on whether I want the Mitsurugi ritual. This is where I realized actually where I misplayed hard. That was a huge error by me. It could have cost me the game. But I'm still thinking about whether I want to add. I think I just grabbed the purification and call it a day. Murakumo will come back, but I think I just end on the Murakumo and the Habakiri. Yeah, the Murakumo didn't come back, although he should have. I think I do it a little bit later. So again, missed the timing, but this isn't a this isn't a tournament, guys. So just if there was a tournament, obviously I would be not winning this game. But you know, this is a local, this is a friendly match. So just wanted to guys to showcase some of the decks that we pilot. Obviously, we don't do a very good job with piloting these decks. Yeah, I do activate the Murakumo here. The Murakumo does come back. Yeah. Apologies for that. But yeah. Yeah, this is where I explained. This is where I realized actually where I made a huge misplay. So I would have ended with a much better board. But because I didn't tribute the Kusanagi and the Aramasa from the deck, obviously that was this is a semi-half board, I guess, and I don't have the bodies ungrave. I only have, I believe, the Sachi or the Aramasa. Yeah, so this is not looking good for me. So he normal summons the Ether Barrel. Ether Barrel effect will set from deck a Primite spell. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played pure Mitsurugi. This is pure Mitsurugi, it's not Raiju Mitsurugi, so I do like the deck ritual. The ritual mechanic is one of my favorite decks. He sets the drill beam. That's the drill beam there. I think he has the, yeah, he has the Primite Lordly Load in hand, and he searches. Yeah, so I negate the Lord load, whatever, by tributing the Murakumo. Murakumo effect will add me the Magatama, and then now I do remember to bring him back. I don't think I activate the effect to blow up the field. Actually, I do. So I do blow up the field because he did already normal summon, so I don't want him to get into the link 1. He activates the Maiden of white to set the True Light. This is game 2, by the way. So True Light. I think I have the Ghost Ogre for the True Light in hand. So Roar of the Blue-Eyes. Yeah, Roar of the Blue-Eyes will summon the Blue-Eyes, and then Futsu will target the Habakiri. I think Maiden also comes back. Yeah. Maiden comes back off the summon of the Blue-Eyes. Yeah. I super poly here, discarding the Droll, and then we'll summon out the Mud Dragon. Activate True Light, set wishes. He will activate wishes, and then I will chain the Murakumo attempt to discard his last card in hand, so he has no more cards in hand. And then he discards the Maiden of White, and he will search the... He already normal summoned, so he can't really normal summon anymore. So I think he just searches... I think he realizes that's game, but yeah. He scoops it here, because I would just... I had the Magatama in hand. I could have blown up his True Light if he activates the effect, and I would have just pushed for game at that point. So we go on to game 3. In game 3, he will go first. I have the Fualos. Fualos is going second in games 2 and 3. Fualos is such a nice card. Even Perulia, yeah. He starts off by activating Maiden of White, setting the True Light, or replacing the True Light. He activates Wishes, discarding the Blue-Eyes. Wishes will resolve. It will add the Roar and the no response there. It will add the Roar and the nice looking Sage. No draw here. Normal summon of Sage. That effect will resolve as well. Again, no response. I do want him to give me some draws. So that'll add probably the Effect Veiler, since he already used the Maiden. Yeah, Effect Veiler is added to hand. So he goes for the Link 1, gives me a draw there. Effect of the Spirit to add the Mausoleum. He adds the Mausoleum, activating Mausoleum. No response. Mausoleum target the Spirit to dump the second Blue-Eyes. He already has a Blue-Eyes engraved. Yeah, so he does activate the Spirit. Oh, he doesn't have a target for the Mausoleum, so the Spirit will summon from hand. That's 2 Blue-Eyes in hand, it's tough. Spirit will activate and summon the Blue-Eyes in hand. Maiden will then summon herself out again. Yeah, Wishes will equipped from the extra deck. I think he activates Roar here to summon the... Yeah, he activates Roar to summon out the Jet. And then he will Synchro. Yeah, he wants to Synchro using the... I do get another draw off that Roar. Check the extra deck to see what my... It's been a while since I played the Mitsurugi cards, or I guess the Mitsurugi deck. So I do want to make sure what I have. He will synchro into the synchro spirit. That's when I tell him that's the wrong one. He summoned the ultimate, but I knew which one he wanted to go into. So that's the synchro spirit, and then I think he just passes there. All right, so he ends his turn there. I have a couple of cards in hand. So draw for turn, and I start by activating the Ultimate Slayer. So Ultimate Slayer, I think, will just pop his entire board. So I send the Pack Bit. Pack Bit will put the Jets in the spell trap zone by discarding a card. So that will be placed in the spell trap zone. The only play now he has is the True Light to hopefully defend himself. And then I have pretty much full combo. So I normal summon the Aramasa. I know he has the Effect Veiler in hand. So that Aramasa will add me a Mitsurugi monster. He does activate the Veiler. And I do activate Prayers to tribute the Aramasa and get both effects off. I do believe I add the Murakumo, the Murakumo off of the Prayers, and then Aramasa will add me the Habakiri, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. I do it vice versa. I do I do the Murakumo, and then Aramasa will add me the Habakiri. And at that point, I do summon back I'm supposed to take the 800 to summon the Aramasa. Yeah, there it is. Since Aramasa can't attack directly, I just put it in defense because there's no point. I do activate the Habakiri in hand to summon and tribute. I will summon out Saji, and I believe I also tribute the Saji. Habakiri stays in hand, does not go to grave. Saji effect will add me the ritual. Again, there's no draw, so that's a good thing. We will activate the Mitsurugi ritual to summon tributes from deck, and then he just calls it a day. I had Lightning Storm, Ash, draw. I had my draw in the opening hand, but since he let the Molcharmi go through, I did not activate draw because, again, I had breakers, so I did have the ultimates there. I did have the Lightning Storm, so I was fairly confident that I could break his board. But GG's, I take the lead on that one. That was awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm just getting started. This is for fun, so leave your thoughts on the comments below. Have a good one.